Hey, welcome back to Dear Twin Flame. It is, very, very early on Tuesday morning because apparently I can't sleep. So I've run out of things to watch on TV and I'm tired of scrolling through social media. So here I am, recording a message to you, my twin flame. Don't know why. Well, yeah, because I can't sleep. And it was a really weird day today. Or yesterday now, I guess. Yesterday. Anyway, had a lot of friends reach out today, or yesterday, whatever. Earlier in this waking period, I had a lot of friends reach out. They're all in not great places, and it's overwhelming, and I don't know, it's hard. It's hard because you want to help, but everybody's isolated, and you just want to hug them, and you can't, and you don't know what to do because it's their path and they have to walk it, and everybody's lonely and everybody's tired, and it just makes me sad, I guess. I just don't know what to do. I feel like I'm wasting my own days. I know all the things I should be doing, but I'm not doing them because I'm overwhelmed with all the feels. And I want to help, but I can't. And that's hard. And I recognize that everybody has to walk their own path and they have to find their own way, but at the same time, it's hard doing it by yourself. And I'd love it if my friends knew that they didn't have to. Sorry, it's hard to hold my thing. Anyway, I don't know. It's a hard night, and I don't know. Just you've been on my brain too. So, yeah. So here I am recording to say hey to you. Have a joke for you. And you probably already heard it. It's my kids' go-to joke, and they've been saying it a lot lately, so it's stuck in my brain. So here's your joke for the day. If you're Canadian in the kitchen, what are you in the bathroom? Do you have a guess? European. Get it? European. Sorry. That's how we're entertaining ourselves lately. With really, really, really bad jokes. How do you get a squirrel to be your friend? Act a little nuts. Okay. What else? I don't even know. I don't have anything to share because my day has been full of homeschooling a child that doesn't want to be homeschooled and chasing down another one to make sure he's doing his work and dealing with a sick dog that apparently isn't injured, but when I check with my friends with all the magic, apparently he's having issues with his pancreas because of how many treats my kids are feeding him to do their TikTok videos, I'm sure. So yeah, so he's not great, and he just wants to be beside me all the time, which is awesome, and I love him, but I worry about him because he doesn't want to walk. And what else? Went and picked up herbs today because we were running out. Cost me a small fortune. Yeah, didn't do anything else. Didn't finally folded all my laundry. Did do that. The Ladybug Girl had to watch some movies for school and then talk about them. So, and since I hadn't seen them yet, I had to watch them with her to do that. So there's a good chunk of time wasted. Well, no, it wasn't wasted. They were very nice movies, but I hadn't planned on, I haven't watched that much TV since all this started. So it was a lot of TV for a person that's not used to watching it lately. They were good movies, I suppose, inspirational, tearjerkers, things that make you think, which really, at this point in my life, I don't need any more thinking. I do enough of that. Then I've been trying to sleep and reading and actually not on social media because it's bothering me. People on social media are bothering me. Not bothering me, I'm tired of it just makes me sad how angry people are and how irrational or how selfish or how please hold. I have to go get my dog. Okay. Hi. I'm back. So I've been back for a while and I was recording for a while and then I realized, oh crap, I'm not recording because it's really late and I'm really tired and I really can't sleep. So yeah. So what was I saying? I was saying that people on social media, they're just negative, and I don't need any negativity. I don't need any more negativity in my life than I'm already having to deal with. So I just turned it off. Just turn it off. I go in if I want to share something positive, and otherwise I just turn it off. I don't even want to know. Don't even want to know. So I recorded a whole whack of stuff telling you stuff that I remembered that I wanted to tell you, and it didn't record, so I don't even remember what I'm gonna say. Oh my gosh. What a waste. See, these are the times that I think, well, maybe the universe didn't want me to tell him that. Crap. Yeah. I'll tell you part of what I remember. Part of what I was saying. Been doing research online on a whole bunch of different things, but the like Akashic records or blueprints of twin flames and the purposes, and it's interesting some of the stuff I've found. Some people think it's a whole lot of hogwash, and then other people believe it wholeheartedly. I can't explain our connection, so I believe that it is what it is. And I believe everybody has their own purpose, but it was interesting. I read about the blueprint for twin flames who are under the Pisces sign, which we both are, which isn't actually common for your twin flame to be the same sign as you. But for Pisces, the purpose or life path is to enlighten emotionally, and everything they were saying, it was so big. Sometimes the information that I find is so accurate, it's hard to convince myself that they don't know what they're talking about. So this was one of the times. So I've read a lot about it, and I have a bunch of stuff written down to share with you, but it's downstairs in my studio and I'm not going down there tonight, so I will share it another time. But if you ever are curious and you want to look it up, look up Pisces twin flame blueprints and see what you can find. It's interesting. It's an interesting read. Anyway, the other thing I found recently, which I found was really interesting, is I've been doing research, and I think I've said this before, about, sorry, my thing is sliding. There we go. All right. I've been doing research on tarot cards because I want to design my own. Well, I've started designing my own, and I'm researching how different readers use the tarot cards because they interpret them so differently. Each reader just interprets them differently. There's a basis for it, but a lot of them use different ways of interpreting the imagery and a whole bunch of other things. Anyway, but when I was researching it, I didn't find a lot of male readers, and so when I'm drawn to reader, when I'm researching readers, I really listen to what they're saying. I pick ones that should be applicable to me by what I'm drawn to, and the ones that are just like cuckoo, I just keep scrolling. And then ones that actually, well, that's pretty accurate to what I know is going on in my life, I'll kind of stick with them for a little while just to see and hear their thoughts on things. Not thoughts on my life, but I used what they're saying in regards to me to understand if they have any kind of connection or if they're just money grabs. But and so I know there's some that are bang on and some that aren't, but then I was curious because I hadn't seen a lot of male readers. And then just recently, like in the last week, I've had a lot of male readers come up on my feed, which it just is based on algorithms of what you're drawn to, right? But I thought it was interesting that I've never had any before, and now all of a sudden I've got a bunch of them. But what was really interesting is because I look at Pisces ones because I'm a Pisces and things that fit in my world, I was always curious because what I knew was happening in mine and I was drawn to with these readers wasn't necessarily what was happening in yours. And I thought, well, if it's for the sign, then you would think they'd be similar, or maybe it's just what you're drawn to at the time. Anyway, when I found these male readers, it was interesting how they matched up more with how I can imagine your fitting into your world. It was really interesting because I could see how when they say, when they talk about the other person in your world, like how do I say that? When I'm listening, sometimes I know absolutely that it's talking about me and my ex, or me and a friend that's happening, like something that's going on between me and a friend, or something that's going on between me and family, or whatever. I know immediately what it's in reference to in my world. And when I was listening to these guys talk, I knew immediately that it was referencing you, like not that it was you referring to me, but it was like watching a TV show or listening to a story about somebody that you know and what's going on in their world. It was really kind of strange. And I mean, I don't know exactly what's going on in your world, but from the little tidbits of your world that I do know, it fit so accurately. It was really creepy. And it was like, that's interesting. So I don't know if you had a chance to look, but I've attached another one. Explain yourself. I made another playlist on my channel, and if I find ones like this that I think, hey, wait, this might be for my twin flame, I'm going to throw them in there because it was just creepy. It was interesting though. Like I'm just intrigued by it all because it's just, I know how it works in my world. I know how when I work on my clients, things come and I just know, and I get confirmation and I can feel it, and I don't understand it, and my rational brain, my A-type personality part of me goes, this is a load of hogwash. This isn't possible. And then my heart and my confirmation, my chills, my all the things that say, nope, this is right, light up like crackjack box. And it's just, I can't deny it. So it's just, I find it very cool. I find it very, very cool. Anyway, yeah, so been doing that too. It's fun. It's fun because I'm always learning something, and I really, really like learning things. It just keeps my brain interested, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I think that's all I'm going to share for tonight, because I'm actually finally starting to get tired, I guess. I should. It says it's like after 2, so it's going to be a really early morning when my kids get up and want me to help with schoolwork. And I'm going to be so helpful. Anyway, welcome to day, whatever this is, or week, whatever this is, week 8. Is this week 8 of this whole world isolation nonsense? Hope everything is well in your world, and that you're safe, and that you're sorry, things just got really loud in my ear. Sorry. Okay, here's where the world goes strange in my world. Okay, so apparently I'm not done recording, and I'm supposed to tell you how I'm going to get through the rest of my week. So the rest of my week will be putting my teacher hat on, but how I am going to survive the rest of this week in all the gloom and sadness that is happening is that I have put on my calendar things to look forward to this week. So this week obviously is Mother's Day, and even though I can't go and do our typical Mother's Day activities with my family, I will be going to visit my mom at a social distance, of course, and drop off homemade gifts that we've made for her, and visit my grandma, same deal, stay at a social distance, and drop off gifts for her. Hopefully the weather cooperates so standing outside isn't cold. But for me, for Mother's Day, I'm going to the beach. I'm going to the beach. I don't know where I'm going to go to the beach, but I'm going to find a beach and I'm going to go to the beach. That will be my gift for myself. Probably on Saturday, I would think, because Sunday will be busy, but that's how I am going to lift my spirits, give myself something to look forward to, and mark it on my calendar as this is the light at the end of the tunnel for this week. So I don't know where. Maybe Port Albert Beach, because all the rest are taped off. I don't think Port Albert Beach is taped off, and I think there's still water, or I think there's still some beach there, because the one that's at the end of Blue Water Road is or like where our friends have access. Sorry. excuse me, there's access, but there's no beach. So that's not really good because you walk down the path and you just hit water, which would be okay if the water wasn't freaking freezing, but it is. So that won't work. So I'm thinking I will probably go to Port Albert on Saturday for part of the afternoon, and that will be good. And I'm give myself something to look forward to. So that's how I'm getting through these darker days. Hopefully you have something to put on your calendar to look forward to and bring a smile to your face too when things get heavy or things get dark. And I'm supposed to say something else, but I don't know how to say it. I don't even actually understand. I just keep getting something about you and your counselor, which I'm really happy you have this person to talk to. That's good. I'm glad. It just keeps showing me. I just keep seeing that in my head, you and this counselor. So maybe you need to get back there, or I don't know. It's just really loud. Not getting a lot of clarity. Sorry, I'm not understanding. Just speak your truth. Let her in. Let her in. Speak your truth. I don't know. It's really loud and it's not helping, and I don't know. It just repeats. If I get clarity, I'll try to make another video. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. So for now, I will just say good night, good morning, whatever this looks like for you. I hope you're well, and I hope you're safe. And my thing is falling again. Sorry. Okay, so anyway, I hope you're well, and I hope you're safe. And until next time, dear twin flame, you are loved and you are missed.